Today we're going to be going over what's in the boxes. We've got lots of fun boxes. It's like Christmas time. We got these two boxes, Autopilot. We've got this box. Then we've got what you already saw was in the JPI 830. And then we have what's in the tube. And that is for the door right here. And let me zoom in. Let me show you more about what I'm talking about. All right, so there is an AD on these doors. And this one's made of fiberglass. And what happens is that, and it's hard to see, but right here, if you can see that gap, it's delaminating a little bit. So you have to, and this AD has been out forever. And I called and looked around everywhere, could not find anybody that knew anything about these. So I finally just called Piper Direct. And they said, yep, we've got one. It shows we have one in stock. Let me go dig it up. And the last time they sold this was 2012. 8 years ago was the last time they sold one of these. And the list price was like $400 or something like that. And he's like, you know what, I just want to get rid of it. How does $150 sound? Sold. So let's open it up and let's see what's inside. So I don't actually know what's in this kit. I couldn't find any documentation on it, and he said, hey, it's just some sort of piece of aluminum or something that goes around it to keep everything from delaminating. After, if there's any delamination, it's repaired appropriately. Okay, so what does $400 buy you? Okay, that's the little piece of channel there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Oh, we got a tube inside a tube. That's cool. Okay, that's empty. Okay, then we got that, so that's it in there. And it looks like we've got a rubber seal. Okay. And 5 rivets, 10 rivets altogether, and 5 washers. Rubber washer, yeah, that's it. Holy crap. $400 for a piece of aluminum, a rubber seal, and 5 washers and 10 rivets. Seems like there's a markup here somewhere. Yeah, Aviation never fails to drain as much of your pocketbook as they possibly can. Well, we got the instructions here. And yes, I will be reading them. I know, I've got to turn in my man card, reading the instructions, I get it. But, you know, that's kind of an important thing. I wouldn't want that to fly off or fly open. And I have seen it. There's another channel out there that a lot of you guys know, the SoCal Flying Monkey. He makes way better videos than I do.
It scared the shit out of me. The door to the front baggage compartment had popped open.
And his door flew open and nothing fell out, which was kind of amazing. And he was able to just bring it back on and land and all that. So I want to make sure that this doesn't happen. Hey, you know what? Actually, wait a second. No freaking way. Is that actually... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Okay, check this out. I'm gonna be really ticked. Can you guys see that right there? That looks scarily similar to that. And it just happens to be the exact same length as that. That's going to really suck if I just spent all this money and this has already had the AD done to it, even though it said, is there delamination? And there is right here. So, not sure I don't know how I feel about that. I might just stick it on the other side. I don't know. We'll have to read the instructions and make sure whatever it is going to be okay. But I would not be surprised because that's the leading edge. And if there was delamination, you know, the wind hitting it here, ripping that thing open, that would really suck if I just spent $150 for this and didn't need to. It wouldn't be the first time. All right, well, let's see what's in the other boxes. What's in box number 2? It is a directional gyro. I had it, and the little knob you pull out to adjust the precession, you know, deal. It wouldn't pull out anymore, and it was kind of stuck in there, and it was hanging up. So I pulled it out, and sure enough, took it to them. They're like, "Yep, you need to have this, and this done. The spring broke, and this thing, and this thing, and this thing." They took care of it, got it done super fast. Really, really thankful. Naylor's Instrument Service. Let's see, pop that up, give them a shout out. Holla. So thank you. Ray is his name, W-R-A-Y. And check out this, how they packed it. And I went and picked it up by hand and not being shipped. And look at this. It's like, let's see if I can get that in there. It's fully supported and on this thing, which makes sense because it's kind of a sensitive instrument. That's cool. Yep. Ooh, they put new stickers and everything on it right here. It looks brand new. What happened was this knob here, when you push it in to turn it like that, it wouldn't come back out. It was just, the spring was broke. And they found a crack on the back plate around one of these fittings here. I can't remember which one. One of these fittings had a crack on it. So they had to replace the back plate, replace that spring. There was another bearing in it that they had to replace. And then they put new stickers on here and essentially made this thing look brand new. Now, it was $600 I was not expecting to spend, although they, you know, they couldn't tell you unless they dug into it. So that was a bummer. But yeah, check it out. That's cool. I can't see that, but it's got a little thing that sits on there. Wow. That's probably the fanciest. Look at that. Huh. That's really smart. Ooh, and it suspends it in air. So today, first thing we'll do is get that put in, make sure that is good to go, and then we'll get the spark plugs, we'll do a lot of that other stuff, and then we'll start with the JPI. And now, getting ready to put this in that hole right there. Took it out of the bag, and he left me a little glove note. Quarter turn pass, finger tight, because that's probably what broke the back plate or cracked it the other time. So when we put those in, that is all we need to go in 15 inch-pounds. Sweet. Thank you, Ray. Well, that was pretty easy. Got it in, got the screws in, connected the vacuum lines on the back side of it, and that's it. So that's super easy. All right, let's start moving on to this other stuff. There's the second thing that went right today. Those little deals got on there, no problem. They actually fit. I didn't have to drill holes or make any other sort of funky fabrication. Yeah, looks good. Holla. Nice. Yep. $150 learning curve, and I could not find anywhere on the interwebs the instructions for that AD for this door, this one right here. This is the first time I've seen this. And then it says in the instructions, before you do any of that, you know, go to section 4.2 of the service manual and repair the door accordingly. And then you look at, and it's sure enough, it's the forward leading edge of this door. So what I need to do is right here, just repair the stupid thing like it says in the service manual. And that AD has already been done on this. And yeah, I need to see if I can return this part to put it back in his shed that he hasn't seen in like 10 years, however long it was since the last time he sold one. So yeah, or if you know anybody that needs one, it's the piece of metal that goes on the front leading edge of the the baggage store. I got one, 150 bucks to what I paid for it, so it's all yours. Neat. That's just kind of the way this thing goes though, but at least I know. I'm glad that I finally found out for sure that all I need to do is just a normal fiberglass repair on that. So that works out. All right, and it was only $150, which still sucks, but still, it's 150 bucks. All right, well, we just keep chalking away, man. One step in front of the other, plodding along, one thing at a time, nail that down, then one thing at a time. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, the whole thing. And it's a journey. So, yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. And let's keep going. We're so close. We're about 80, I would say a little, maybe closer than that. Maybe 90% done with this project. Oh, getting close. I can feel it. I can see the light.